Hi, I'm Doug Jones at Buyers Realty, and I do residential real estate in California. And if you're going to sell property or buy property, you're going to be faced with a lot of paperwork. And I want to go over some of those, some things you're going to sign, some things you're going to be reading. In the next few weeks, I'll be doing different talks on different contract pages you'll be signing. And the first one is statewide buyer and seller advisory. Now, this one is very interesting. It has a list of buyer rights and responsibilities. And the first thing it mentions for buyers is that the sellers are not guaranteeing the condition of the property, and the buyer has the responsibility to inspect the property by themselves and or with other professionals, inspectors, termite people, property inspectors, that type of thing. The seller has the right and responsibility. The big responsibility of the seller is that they disclose everything. They make sure that they don't disguise or try to hide anything. They're going to show everything that has to do with that could change desirability or the value of the property. They're going to disclose everything they know. And then the broker, what's interesting about the broker is that the broker does have to do a visual inspection of the house. A required walkthrough, looking at every room, making comments, and they're not an expert. They're not a property inspector. They're not a building expert, but they are required to do an agent visual inspection. And then the last thing it says on the front page is legal, tax, and contract considerations for buyer and seller. And what they're recommending here is that if you don't understand something, you think it might have a legal implication, talk to a CPA, talk to an attorney. Your broker should be able to refer you to an expert in these fields. If I'm sure they'll find it, but it's up to you as a seller and buyer to do those things. Now, in this report, there are 15 pages. You sign only the back page. And of these 15 pages, there are 68 paragraphs. And the 68 paragraphs they deal with everything. They deal with formaldehyde. They deal with inspections. They deal with geological hazards. They deal with marijuana, land lease, owner's title insurance, rent control, retrofit, short-term rentals, viewing, swimming pools, 68 things. Now, I get a kick out of this. There's a paragraph telling what these 68 things are and what the buyer seller should be looking for. But every paragraph in the 68 paragraphs say the brokers do not have experience in this area. So 68 times through here, it says brokers do not have experience in these areas. Now, sometimes we do, but I think what they're saying is that you need to be careful and make sure you're doing your own investigation. Make sure, now, I as a broker can certainly explain everything on here to customers, and if they want to dig deeper, I can point to them where to go, which attorney, which CPA, how to look at things, which website even, you know. So this is interesting. Like I said, 68 paragraphs about different things, and fire hazard, EPA, earthquake, fault zones, so many things on here. And the broker knows, probably aware of most of these things, and they will advise you the best they can. But I got a feeling many buyers, many sellers never get around to reading this page. This is something that I see that's glossed over a lot. And it is important that you read it. You do know that as a buyer, you have responsibilities to investigate. As a seller, you have responsibilities to disclose. And the broker has responsibilities to show everything and to be fair to both parties, even the party they represent and the other party as well. And there's sometimes you want to contact an attorney. So I'll be talking about a lot of the contract pages you'll be signing during the purchase or the sale. And give me a call. I'm Doug Jones at Buyers Realty in San Jose. My DRE license is 00979517. Good luck out there.